You're getting a taste of your dream life, Pisces, and this might be just the beginning. Hey Pisces, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be a timeless reading for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or wherever Pisces falls in your chart. Wheel of Fortune is at the heart of your reading. You are leveling up in some way with an opportunity for a big windfall. I'm getting some sort of big, release of prosperity in whatever form that's relevant for your situation. It doesn't necessarily mean money, but it could be. The important energy here, though, is the leveling up. Whatever is being fulfilled to you now is because of, it's a result of you coming in better alignment with a higher frequency. You've let go of some limiting beliefs that held this prosperity back from you in the past. Show me the challenge. Knight of Swords in reverse, going too fast. Okay, so this is learning a little piece of information and then running with it before you have the rest of the relevant skills or abilities to be able to use this knowledgeably or responsibly. This is a little bit of haste makes waste energy. That could be the challenge that you've just overcome or that you're about to, and hence the unfurling of prosperity upon you. Or it could be that there's a portion of prosperity that you're about to receive, and the test that you're going to be experiencing with that sum is, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to rush into something? Are you going to be too hasty? In an area that you don't know enough. And I'm also getting the desire to help other people, a little bit of a savior complex that could be relevant for some of you. Now, if you receive a lump sum of money and you feel like, okay, I've been wanting to help this, I want to say animal shelter because that could be for some of you, but I think that the real challenge is for those of you who want to help. What is it? What is it that I'm picking up on? It's people that you believe that are in need, but I think the way that you want to lend them aid is problematic somehow. It could be, this isn't necessarily exactly what's going on, of course, because this isn't a one-to-one reading, it's a general reading on YouTube. However, I give examples because I think that it could be helpful to you to implement into your situation how it best fits. But I'm getting an example of someone who hears about a tragedy, and then an opportunity to donate to help people who are experiencing that hardship comes up. Maybe you're swiping on social media and someone says, give us money for these people and we will help them. And you say, oh great, I've been wanting to help them. Here's $1,000. And so this windfall that's come to you, you feel like you want to hurry up and help people that you've been wanting to help. But then you're not aware that these people are actually not helping those people, or 50% goes to a bureaucracy overhead costs, or it's just a straight up scam, Or potentially these people aren't actually in need at all. So there's some sort of like rushing to help energy that is well-intentioned, definitely. You want to do good. For those of you that aspect is relevant to your reading. I don't think it's relevant to all of you, so let's see how the reading rounds out. What is Pisces focused on? We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Wands. Hardship and not being greedy. You definitely have a mindset of abundance. And I feel like this is possibly what you've recently, the door that unlocked the leveling up for you could be getting at the heart of a lack mindset. So because you're really focused on not having a lack mindset with this Four of Pentacles in reverse, but then it's coming out with like I really don't want to feel like funds are limited or like resources are limited. But then look what it's paired with: strife, difficulty, hardship. This Five of Wands energy is struggling. So I think you see people struggling and you want to keep the flow of resources going. So you want to be generous and help them in some way. Before you have like researched the method through which you might do so responsibly or in a way that's actually going to help the people. What led up to this in the recent past? 10 of Cups in reverse. This is becoming more aware of what is not going to make you happy, and it's something that used to be part of your belief system. You used to yearn for something. You used to really, really want something. But that's changed in the recent past. You don't want the same things anymore. You don't have the same vision for what's going to make you happy. Like deeply, truly happy. Not just like in the immediate sense of what you might want to do today or tomorrow, but like lifelong, deep and abiding happiness sort of energy. You've changed your paradigm when it comes to that topic. The reason this is all happening, we have Devil energy coming up. It's so that you can really have this come square into the center of your vision. The energy of what's working against you. There's a shadow in you that you need to make friends with. There's a part of you that you feel like is bad or unworthy. You could be thinking of this as like a selfish desire or this particular like lack mentality belief. You could be trying to really distance yourself from the part of you or the version of you that's the reason why you believe that. Or the environment that shaped your belief that you have just now recognized has been holding you back. It's like you're coming to terms with how to integrate that without like cutting off an entire piece of yourself. I'll try to give a quick example so that if this isn't making any sense to you, you maybe get an idea of how this energy is coming through to me. Let's say that you recently, over the last few months, had a eureka moment where you put two and two together and you said, oh my gosh, the way that my parents used to always say, finish every scrap of food on your plate, because there are people who don't even have food on their plate. We need to be grateful and show our gratitude for having enough by finishing every morsel of food. And if you waste anything and if it goes in the trash, then you're ungrateful and you're never going to have enough in the future. You're recognizing some of the fallacies in that mindset and how it, on its face, it's teaching gratitude, right? But like, there's so many intertwined threads to tug on there that are all about feeling like you won't have enough, that you've released part of that. You've been tugging on those strings and unraveling those beliefs that were kind of baked into you since childhood, and it's resulting in good things coming your way, right? At the same time, you're feeling like teasing out these strings in the tapestry of your psyche is very painstaking, and it's almost like you want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. You want to cut off that part of the tapestry altogether. You feel like it's too problematic, and the real problem is that you can't do it that way. That's you. That's part of you. And it creates like a shadow, a monster, so to speak, inside of you. If you tell that part of yourself that it's bad, that it's unworthy, and it'll play out in problematic ways in your life until you see that this devil, the energy, this monster inside of you, that there are ways to kind of befriend and accept and embrace that energy that calms it, that makes it feel safe so that it doesn't have to lash out or behave in the same problematic ways that you saw exemplified in maybe your parents or friends or ex-relationships. There's some sort of pattern that you definitely don't want to repeat. And I think you're on a good path. But again, so the reason this Devil card came out is to show what Spirit wants you to see as like the topic of this phase of life that you're going through. Whatever you're seeing as evil or bad or problematic, the answer is to tame it, not to cut it out. What's coming up in the near future for Pisces? Two of Cups. We have an opportunity to make a choice based on your emotional desires and how it aligns with someone else. This could be an opportunity to embark upon a new relationship, or it could be to move in a new direction that's going to make you happy. What is going to affect the situation that Pisces doesn't see coming? The Hierophant. Okay. If there is romance going on behind the scenes here that I haven't picked up on yet, the Hierophant, and I say that because of the Two of Cups, when you have the Two of Cups and then the Hierophant, that tells me there's a possibility, maybe a probability, that we're talking about romance and an offer and an agreement a choice leading to marriage. Now, it could also be like some other sort of official arrangement, legal agreement, signing a contract that's going to make you happy. Some sort of opportunity that you've always really dreamed of or wanted that's leading you in a new direction. If that's the case, I want to also bring up another potential interpretation of the devil energy here. It could be so that it sparks your awareness of other people's intentions who don't have your highest good in mind. People who might be seeking to harm you. And I don't say that to scare you, because what I'm getting at is, like, if you've just leveled up, you've gotten a windfall or a stroke of good luck, and you want to be generous or you want to rush into signing a contract. Like, let's say you've always wanted a recording contract. You're a musician or a singer, and someone comes along and says, yes, let's do this, let's do it fast, we're going to make you a star, and you really want to get on that train and go quickly towards success. If that's the case, I would definitely say this devil energy would be spirit saying, watch out, there's someone in your energy who is actually looking to take advantage of you or harm you in some way. So I want to definitely make sure to speak that so that I get the message through, but please definitely use your own discernment if that makes sense for your situation. For most of you, I feel like if you're not being offered the world, if you're not like being handed some too good to be true opportunity, then this devil energy is much more likely facing something within yourself from the past. Let's see hopes and fears. What is Pisces hopeful for, and what are they concerned about? We have the Four of Cups. You are hopeful that there's going to be a new opportunity presented to you, but you're concerned that either other people won't want what you have to offer, or you won't want what other people are offering you. That the once the offer is actually in your hands, you take hold of it, it might be something that you don't want. And that has you kind of concerned. Let's see where all this energy is headed. What trajectory is Pisces headed on? Where do these energies resolve? We have the Lovers. Making a choice in love. That Two of Cups backed up by the Lovers energy. Now with the Hierophant, I think you are on a good track. I think Spirit just wants you to keep an eye out, because if you have the right guardrails in place, if you look over the contract and catch the clauses that could be problematic, if you make sure that the people they assign to work with you, that you have the choice of who it is, or you get to like veto people being near you, and maintain a level of control there. It's all about choice, and it remaining your choice. So I really want to emphasize that as well. Make sure that it's your choice, or you maintain control over choosing who has access to you. Now, if this is romantic, then it's looking good. It's looking like you choose them, they choose you, and there is a time of passionate connection here to enjoy, for sure. Now, I do want to say, in this instance, in this particular deck, the Lover's card does have kind of like a foreboding little figure there looking, kind of observing, right? So it's a little, it is a little concerning, I want to say. Like, who's watching? Who is witnessing? If this is something where you're sharing your love with another person, with the world in some way, then this could be like a warning to just be aware of the energy of who is observing you and when. Like, some people do put themselves on display on purpose, by choice. And I think we're all aware of, like, you know, platforms where many people do so. And I think this, if you're doing that, this isn't like telling you not to, it's telling you to be aware of the energy in the background and how that could become involved in the energy you share with your partner. And again, that's not going to be relevant for everybody, so take it as it resonates. Your advice, Pisces. We have the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is to definitely work smarter and not harder. Let things come to you. Use the information that you become aware of to your own benefit, and don't feel like you always have to be hands-on doing every aspect of everything yourself. You can manage here, and you can do it well. This is an energy of delegating and letting completed aspects of things come to you. It's interesting the way that came through. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we have the World in reverse. So, although you are leveling up in a regard, this is like the beginning of a new chapter. It's not the closing of a book and the beginning of an entirely new volume. So the story is continuing. Characters that were with you in previous chapters are continuing on with you into this current chapter and beyond. Your character arc is definitely still developing. There's much more to come for you here. And I feel like saying this is not the end. It's important for you to know in some way that this is not the end. This is not like the end of progression. This is not the end of the build-up. It's continuing to build. It's continuing to grow. I'm going to pull a oracle card here for you to meditate on, if you'd like to do so as you consider this reading. We have emergence. It's very much what I get out of this Wheel of Fortune energy at the heart of your reading, is this kind of breaking through the ceiling of the past level and leveling up. So as you do so, this kind of emerging energy out of this seed or this egg that grows out and takes flight. The imagery here is of many birds surrounding this kind of explosion of life out of this small unit out into the world. It's very much how you are emerging kind of out of your shell and taking flight into this chapter of your life. And I feel like you're making choices in a way that is very supportive of what you want, not what you used to want, but what you want now. But definitely watch out for trying to do it all, and watch out for rushing in. Don't go too fast. Don't try to help people that haven't asked for your help, or without vetting the method through which you would help other people. Keep the focus on yourself more so than what you're tending to do at this moment, and delegate. everything turns out well, you're on a good trajectory. Oh, and be mindful of other people who can see what is going on with you and how their energy could influence what's what's going on with you. All right. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining this reading, Pisces, and I hope that your week goes well. I'll see you next time.